Hey guys, welcome back. This is Front Office Football 8 with the Las Vegas Raiders. It's been a couple weeks since I have been able to play this. I've wanted to make sure that that my baseball episodes get out, and just with some real life stuff that came up. Something had to take a back seat, and for the last week or two, it's been football sims. So we're going to get the start of season 2 into this one. So we are currently right before training camp. We went through the draft. If you remember correctly, we drafted our quarterback of the future, and Howard Castani, out of Alabama. He was the number 4 pick overall. Looks to be a pretty good short passer, can also throw the ball downfield. So he struggles with the intermediate stuff, or at least the long intermediate stuff. But otherwise, is a pretty solid quarterback. Pretty heady in the backfield. So he's our new starting quarterback. We look to be a whole lot sharper than we were last year. We've got some a lot more talent than we had on the roster last year. Some of our big pickups, we picked up Corey Linsley to be our new starting center. Fernando Arnold was our third round pick. He's got a long ways to go, but he's only 21. Looks really, really good once he fully develops, though. Who else did we pick up in the offseason? We picked up Chaz Green and John Miller, so we really solidified the center and left side of our offensive line with Miller, Green, and Linsley. So we're going to be running the ball to the left an awful lot. Right side of our line still a bit rough, as we've got, I guess Gabe Jackson's not terrible as our right guard, and our right tackle will be Kendrick Bloomer. We also have Nolan Farrell, who we drafted in the second round, who, as he develops, will probably move ahead of Bloomer. But for now, he is where he is. We also picked up Cooper Kupp to be our number 3 wide receiver behind Renfrow and Ruggs. We brought in Mike Davis to back up Josh Jacobs. And then defensively, what did we do defensively? It's been a little while. We signed Arden Key. No, we didn't sign Arden Key. He played for us previously. We re-signed Clelin Ferrell. That we did. We brought in Romeo Akwara. We brought in Tyson Alu for 1 year. And then we made a lot of moves in the linebacker core. A lot of players, and we drafted Anthony Mills in the 5th round. He looks to be a pretty solid player as well. We had a really good draft, I think. I don't know how well these players develop, so we'll just sort of see. But yeah, I think we did pretty well, and now it's we're time for training camp. So I need to go in and see if there's anybody that I want to have sort of bulk up. Like right now, Kyle Duggar as a linebacker. And he's significant. Yeah, we need him to bulk up. Because if we're going to have him play linebacker, he needs to weigh more than 220 pounds. I don't really want him to play linebacker, but, if that's where the game wants to stick him, that is fine. What about Anthony Mills? Yeah, see, he's 6'5", 261. He's huge. Weight is above average. Trimming down will have no effect. All right. I think offensive line, let's look at here. Yeah, so this gives us height and weight. So do we have anybody like Ernest Nichols is he's our backup. He can't really trim. Okay, so he can't really bulk up anymore, even though he's only at 277. The rest of our offensive line is over 300 pounds. What about our right guards? Can they bulk up at all? No, it doesn't look like it's going to have any effect on them. Let's check the rookie. Yeah, he can't bulk up either. Okay, so I don't think there's a whole lot we're going to do here in terms of weight training. Bulking up will have... Yeah, our offensive line is big. Tight ends are big. Our wide receivers are fine. Jacobs and Davis are both beefy guys. What about Edwin Harding? Yeah, because I was going to use him more as that third down back because he's got good third down catching, route running, blitz pickup, third down running. So I think he's going to be a pretty solid third down back for us, but he's a little bit on the smaller side, and that's fine. So, all right, so let's go ahead and begin training camp, and let's see how Let's see how our players develop. Hopefully, we get some significant improvements here. Let's take a look. All right, so let's go back to the scout overview and see what we get. All right, so Jameis Winston currently at a 43. Howard Castane's at a 32 with a 56 future estimate. That's nice to see. Yeah, he still has a ways to go. I mean, the development isn't there. I'm hoping, well, not hoping, he will be our backup quarterback to start the season. Josh Jacobs at a 69. Nice. Our two top tight ends are both at 71s. It looks like the PC has added a few players. Eric Tomlinson is a third tight end. That's fine. Renfro's a 71. Cooper Kupp's a 53. Ruggs a 58, but still has growth time. So Ruggs and Renfro will be our two starting wide receivers with Kupp as our number 3. Our offensive line still looks good. Ruggs is Lindsley's at a 70. Then we have Miller at a 64, and Colton Miller dropped. He dropped. Oh no, excuse me. They moved Chaz Green to the right side, which I guess makes sense given how weak we were on the right side. So it looks like it's going to be Miller as our left guard, Colton Miller as our left tackle. Chaz Green will be our new right tackle, and then Caleb Schwartz is our right guard. So Gabe Jackson is our right guard. So our offensive line is better. It's still not great, but it's better. Fernando Arnold is up to a 68. He still has a lot of growth. I mean, again, he's only 21 years old, so he's got a long way to go, but I think he's going to be pretty solid when it's all said and done. Vincent Dowell was he was undrafted. He must have been one of the guys we picked up in that second round of free agency. Yeah, we've got a pretty solid D-line. We've got a lot of 50s and 60s in here, which I like. Our linebacker core is okay. It's not great. I think that's going to be an area of attention next offseason. Or maybe we use some of this defensive line depth to pick us up a linebacker. Our cornerbacks are just okay. We've got Trayvon Mullen, who's pretty good. Damon Arnett, Amik Robinson are both all right. Mercury Heath is a rookie. Drafted him in the 7th round. He's the furthest along of our core. We have 3 rookie cornerbacks, all of which have got pretty decent. I mean, all of our cornerbacks have pretty good ratings. They just have to develop. Our safeties, that's going to require some work. We're a little bit old on the back end, but I think we'll be okay. So that's it looks like spring training. It looks like the preseason was pretty good to us. So we have a pretty solid team. So let's go to offensive personnel. And let's just recommend. Let's see what it says. All right, so someone wants to start Castany. I would rather start Jameis Winston right now. With Miller, Lindsey, Jackson, and Green, right? That's what we talked about. Davis I guess Davis is the third down back just because he's a little bit better. But I think when we go to 4 wide receivers and 1 running back, Jacobs is a better. Yeah, I want to lean on Jacobs. There's no reason not to. So in the 4 wide receiver set, we've got Kupp, Renfro, Beebe, Ruggs, and Jacobs. I think I want to switch Beebe though to I can't even make it a tight end. I wanted to get Waller in there. Actually, I guess Chad Beebe's not terrible. In the 5 wide receiver set, we got 5 wide receivers out there. That makes sense. In the 1-1-3, this is one we're going to play a lot of. In this one, we're going to go Jacobs, Renfro, Waller, Ruggs, and Kupp. The 1-4, Waller with 4 wide receivers. 1-2-2, Moreau and Waller with Jacobs. 2 running backs. This with the fullback. We've got Ingold, who's another rookie, with Davis, Renfro, Beebe, and we want Kupp. The 2-2-1. That looks fine. It's where our rookie's going to get some run. They have him down there I don't want... Down on the goal line, I want Jacobs. Okay, and he's still not good. So this is 1-3-1 personnel. No, we're going to go Renfroe and Jacobs. So small concern for Hunter. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Cup. Okay. So that sets up our offense, I think, pretty well. It gets Cooper Kupp quite a bit of playing time. It means we're going to be leaning heavily on Jacobs. As you can see, he's in here for almost everything. Davis is in here for he's our third down back. He's also in here a couple of times along with Martin. So that works. Defensively, we have to recommend. All right. So Key, Collins, Alualu, Akwara as our defensive line. Yeah, that's fine. Alualu. And, who was it? Akwara. Yeah, that looks okay. Duggar as our... Actually, I want Duggar as... I guess it doesn't matter. We'll see if it matters. We'll see how Duggar does on the strong side. My guess is that he's not bulked up enough to really, he's only up to 226 pounds. He's going to have a difficult time as a linebacker, but we'll see how it goes. When we go to two linebackers, we got McMillan and Littleton, which is fine. Short yardage, Key. Do we have anybody who's tired? No. Okay. So we're just going to run with this. I'm okay with this as a defensive setup. We'll see how it goes. I question whether or not we're going to be any good defensively. I think we have a very strong defensive line, but our back seven isn't the greatest, so that could be a potential problem. Let's see where we are in the power ratings. Oh, we're nowhere because the season hasn't started yet. Roster strengths. All right, so quarterbacks, we're middle of the pack, but our reserves are up there in the top 10, which is great. So that means Howard Castani, I'm going to call him Castany. Looks like he's going to be pretty good going forward. Las Vegas, we're in the top 10 in running backs. Fullbacks, we're number 3. Tight ends, we're number 5. Wide receivers, looks like just outside of the top 10, but again, a good start. Center, we're in the top 10. Guards, we're right at the top 10. Tackles, we dropped down a little bit as expected. Defensive ends, we're middle of the pack, but again, reserves, very, very good. We have a lot of depth. Same thing with our defense. Look at that, 91, our defensive tackles. And this is where things start to get a little rough. We're okay. I guess middle of the pack at inside linebackers. Outside linebackers, we are towards the bottom. Again, it's because we have a safety playing outside linebacker. Our cornerbacks aren't great, and our safeties are not great. So yeah, that back seven is not terrific, but I think we'll be okay. So cohesion, we've got some good cohesion, which is nice. I don't know how that plays into things, but that's good. What is Sweat Socks? Most popular team in the... Oh, this is the... it's like Hard Knocks. Sweat Socks, Hard Knocks. I get it. All right. Okay, so I don't think there's anything else we need to look at. I mean, our team history, we were 4-12 last year. David Carr has moved on, but everybody else is back from that. I suspect that we'll be better than 4-12 this year. I don't know how much better. We are going to start Jameis Winston, and we'll see how he does. And if he struggles, we have a rookie, but I don't want to just force him into it. So let's get to the simulation window. And let's sim through the exhibition games and see what sort of... is that why they wanted Castany out there? Because it's preseason. So okay, that makes sense. Let's do that. That makes sense. All right, let's sim through the exhibition games. Let's get to week 1. Oops. Okay. All right, let's do that. Let's send me exhibition games. And let's just take a look and see how those games went. So we won this one 27-26. Jameis Winston threw a touchdown pass. Howard Castany threw a couple. Look at that, 21 of 35, 209 yards, 2 touchdowns. Ruggs had a good game. Cool. All right. Previous week, we beat Los Angeles. Jameis Winston threw 2 touchdown passes and then 6 field goals from Sergio Castillo. Jacobs had a good game. Both of our quarterbacks did a good job. We beat the Bears 27-13. Castany with 2 touchdown passes. Jacobs had a good game. 23 of 34 for 2 touchdowns for Castany. And how did we do in week 1? We lost game 1 20-11. So Winston threw a touchdown pass there. All right, so let's take a look at our roster again and see what's happened. See what sorts of ratings we have now for some of these players. So Castany's up to a 34. We're still going to start Jameis Winston because he's a 44. So let's go in and do that really quickly. Jameis Winston is listed as our quarterback. All right. Wait, did it change a whole bunch of stuff? That's not where I wanted to go. Did it change everything that we just did? Not that we made a whole lot of moves, but let's see. Davis, Jacobs, Beebe, Renfro. Yeah, it made some changes. All right, so I want... Where is Cooper Kupp? Oh, he's hurt. Damn it. Okay, how long is he out for? 18 weeks. Well, that's just a friggin' bummer. Okay. Anybody else? Corey Littleton is out for 4 weeks. That looks like it. Okay. All right, so we are without Cooper Kupp, which means Chad Beebe has to slide in again. Not a terrible option. He's still got some room for growth. I really want to start Castany, but I'm going to be smart about it. So, all right. So we are going to play week 1. We'll see how long that takes, and then we will see if there's anything else left to do. So we're going to be taking on California, which is the Chargers. So let's go ahead and play the game. All right, so we have to speed this up. We are going to kick off. And again, the one thing that I'm not doing is really setting a lot of the plays. That might be something I get into down the road, but I just kind of want to play the game a little bit, get a feel for it, build up some stats, and then, maybe we can start to dive into the individual play calls down the road. So we don't have a lot of options defensively. We just call what it says to call. So we'll see what happens. So a 1-yard loss to Kalen Ballage, and I don't want to... I don't know. Well, we'll see. We've only got a couple plays, so they're coming out in a 1-2-2. So we're going to go a cover 2, I suppose. Austin Eckler picks up 5. It's now 3rd and 6. Blitz from the outside there. Oh, offside. So it's now 3rd and 1. Eckler picks up the first down. That's a bummer. All right, so they come out again in the 1-1-3. We're in the nickel. We are going to double one of their wide receivers, and Clelin Ferrell gets to Herbert for the sack. So 2nd and 16. The cover. What's the difference? Cover 3. Cover 3 means the cornerbacks are dropping back. Cover 2 means the safety and the strong safety and the free safety are dropping back, and the corners are kind of staying in place. We'll go with the cover 2. Ooh, a 30-yard gain. That's not good. Let's try this one again. We doubled that receiver, and that worked. 1-yard gain for Eckler. We're going to call some press coverage. So false start there. We'll accept that, make it 2nd and 14, and this time we're going to run a cover 2 with a blitz. Ooh, 34 yards for Ballage. They're down to the 9. All right. Well, we had a couple of opportunities to get them off the field, and we just couldn't do it. So they're going to march right down the field and score. All right. Well, that's too bad. That is too bad. It looked like we had them in pretty good in a pretty good situation. So we're going to come out in a 1-1-3, and we're going to throw it right away. Pass incomplete. Pistol. And we'll come out in the pistol. We've got Jacobs here. Our X, which I think is our number 1 guy, is coming down, is doing a corner route. So 3rd and 10. All right, so that's not great. All right, so what's this play? Yeah, 3. Let's run 3 deep passes. Okay. Well, that was a difficult first drive for us as we go 3 and out. So let's run the cover 2 and double that 1 wide receiver. 4 yards for Ekeler. 23. Wow. Okay, so they get unsportsmanlike conduct, so it pushes them back, but it's after the play. So cover 3. 26 yards on a cover 3. God damn. All right. Ekeler goes around the left side for 5. So 2nd and 5 on the 15. We are getting just steamrolled here by the Chargers. 3rd and 4. Can we stop them? Finally. All right, so we are going to see if we can hold them to 3. All right, so we're down 10-0. And it's time to run the ball a little bit. So let's give the ball to Jacobs around the left end. 4-yard gain there. Let's do a counter right on 2nd and 6. Lost 2 yards. Of course he did. All right. So here we've got, let's run that. Maybe we can get Waller on that comeback. Nope. All right. So Jameis Winston is now 0 for 4 passing. And we are getting demolished. 8-yard gain. They pick up the first down. Cover 2. 3-yard loss. Cool. All right, so 3rd and 14. Can we actually stop them here? Nope. 34-yard gain on 3rd and 14. We're going to be losing by 17 points here at the end of the first quarter. So we're going to push them back. Double that receiver. So 2nd and 20. Let's run the cover 3. 15 yards, so 3rd and 5. Can we hold them to 3 again? Maybe. All right, so we are down 13-0 here in the first quarter. Our offense has been doing absolutely nothing. I want to run around the left side with Jacobs. 11-yard gain, our first down of the year. Very nice. All right. I want to go with 2 tight ends. Yeah, let's run that. 12-yard run for Winston. All right, so Jameis using his legs a little bit on that play. We don't have a completed pass this year. That's a bit concerning, but let's go up the middle here with Jacobs. 4-yard gain. 2nd and 6. Let's get him in the shotgun. Another incomplete pass, and now it's 3rd and 6. Go 4 wide receivers this time. 39-yard touchdown pass. So the first completed pass of the year from Jameis Winston goes to Hunter Renfrow on the screen for the touchdown. So, all right, we are right back in this one at 13-7. All right, so we'll run cover 2. 3-yard gain, offensive holding. We will push them back. We'll run the cover 2 again. 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 17. We're going to run cover 2 with a blitz. I like that. 9-yard gain, so 3rd and 8 now. And we stop them. Excellent. So we are going to get the ball back here. First and 10 on our 29-yard line. Let's give the ball around the right end to Martin, who's our rookie. Lost 4 yards. All right, that's no good. Let's try throwing it. 34-yard gain for Ruggs. Oh, offensive holding. You're killing me. Ooh, a reverse. On 2nd and 24 from our 15. No, let's not do that. Let's try this play again. Oh, good. A 0-yard pass completion. I guess we'll run this and see if we can run a fly. This pass is incomplete. Oh, that's too bad. We had a big gain there. All right, so first and 10 for the Chargers. Full start. We will accept that. I'm going to double that receiver. 6-yard catch by Ekeler. 4-yard gain, so 3rd and 5 now. Incomplete. All right, so the defense has settled down here a little bit after that first quarter. Let's give it to Jacobs around the left end. No gain. Unnecessary roughness. We will certainly take that. Let's come out in the shotgun. 1-2-2. See if we can find Ruggs. And it got sacked. 2nd and 15. I want to get our tight ends involved here. So 8-yard catch by Moreau. So that's going to be 3rd and 7. Let's clear out that side for Ruggs. 4-yard gain for Ruggs. And we recover it, but short of the first down. So 4th and 3. We are forced to punt. All right. Ekeler picks up 4. This play seems to be working pretty well for us. Ekeler, no gain, so 3rd and 6 now. 4th and 6. So, again, good defense here by the Raiders in the second quarter. Let's run a counter play up the right side for Jacobs. Picks up 2. We're going to run it again here on 2nd down. Lost 4 yards. Wonderful. Let's run this play. 20-yard gain for Ruggs on 3rd and 12. You like to see that. What is F? Oh, is that the route runner? Pistol. That looks like an interesting play. 7-yard. 7-yard gain by Winston. He fumbles the ball, but we recover it. So we're going to go up the middle with Jacobs here on 2nd and 3. It'll be 3rd and 3 now. We're on a hot play run because I want to run the ball. 2-yard gain. And we're going to go for it. We are going to go for it here. Jacobs is going to go around the right side on 4th down. No gain. Damn. All right, so 1st and 10 for the Chargers at their own 40. 9-yard gain. Incomplete on 2nd down, 3rd and 1. They pick up the first down. So they're on R43 at the 2-minute warning. 17-yard gain when we had them double covered. That pushes them back. Offensive holding. Let's push them back again. All right, 2nd and 25. Let's try to get to him. 14-yard gain. All right, so 3rd and 11 on the 27-yard line. So they're not going to pick up the first down, but it looks like they are going to get the field goal, and they do. All right, so we got 50 seconds left. Let's see where we get the ball. All right, so we're on our own 25. Let's try this. Oh, good. A -1 yard catch. All right, let's just run it with Jacobs. California called a timeout. Of course they did. All right. 5-yard gain, 3rd and 6. We'll come out with 4 wide receivers. That's fine. -1 yard gain. And so we'll punt. We will still punt. Accept the penalty. Eight-yard gain. 7 seconds left. That's probably going to be the end of the quarter. Yep. All right. So we go into the second half, down 16-7. We've given up 235 passing yards in the first half. It hasn't been a good offensive quarter. We played pretty well defensively in the second half, but in the first half it was rough. So let's see if we can turn things around here a little bit in half number 2. We're going to start with a fullback dive. 7 yards, very nice. Let's throw the ball here on 2nd and 3. Pass is not complete. And we're going to run a hot play. We're going to try to pick up the first down on the ground. And we do. So 4-yard gain by Mike Davis. Brings up 1st and 10. We'll go around the right side with Jacobs here. 20-yard gain for Jacobs. Biggest run of the game there. That's nice to see. So we'll come out 2 wide receivers. 2 tight ends, 5-yard gain by Moreau. Let's go around the left side, or off the left guard this time. 6-yard gain for Jacobs, 1st and 10 on the 33 now. Come out in a 1-1-3, see if we can get Waller involved. Good, 11-yard catch by Waller. So we will decline that penalty. So it's 1st and 10 on the 22. Let's run this one. 1-2-2. So 1st and 15 on the 27. We'll run this one. A bunch of short ins and outs. 10-yard catch by Beebe. So 2nd and 5. Try that hot play run again. 4-yard gain, 3rd and 1. And we'll try the hot play run again. Lost a yard. All right, so it's 4th and 2 on the 14. We're just going to kick the field goal. All right, so we're within a score. That was our best drive of the game. And let's see if we can stop them here. Get the ball back with an opportunity to take the lead. So Eckler goes around the left side for 8. 6-yard gain there. Let's go cover 2, no blitz. 9-yard run for Herbert. Eckler picks up 2 for a 1st down. Yeah, they're marching right down the field on us. We get a 4-yard loss there, which is nice. So let's stay in the cover 3. 4-yard gain. So 3rd and 10. Can we stop them? 4th and 10 on the 34. They're in the punt, so we're going to fake punt watch. Okay, so they kick it into the end zone. All right, so 1st and 10 on our own 20. Let's run this. Winston was sacked. All right, well, let's try this one. So -1 yard catch for our tight end. We need something more downfield. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, pass is incomplete. 4th down. We have to punt. Cover 3. Pass was incomplete. 2nd and 10. Oh, that's too bad. We almost had him there. So we'll stay in the cover 3. It seems to be working for us here. pretty well in this half. Of course, as soon as I say that. So they're down to our 23-yard line already. Down to our 8-yard line already. Oh, offensive holding. Yeah, absolutely. We will accept that. Let's go with the cover 2. An 18-yard run by the quarterback. Wonderful. 6-yard run. So first and goal now on the 9. Second and goal on the 4. Can we hold him to 3? Can we hold him to 3? Yep, we held him to 3, so it's something. It's 2 scores again, but at least it's a 9-yard gain. So we're gonna go around the right side with Jacobs. Lost 4 yards. Wonderful. I'm gonna try the hot play pass because I don't like any of those passing plays. So let's try this. End of the third quarter. All right, let's try this again. 3-yard gain, 3rd and 11. Let's run this. Incomplete, so we got a punt. All right, well, the offense has been stagnant. That's a bit of a... Oh, wow, they're on the 2. Can we get to... Can we get to them? Yes, safety. Safety. Oh, wait. Oh, are you kidding? We got him in the backfield, knocked the ball away. It bounced out of the end zone, and they got the ball on the 1. Ugh. 3rd and 11 on the 1. And they get out of trouble. So we're going to go for the block, though. Oh, God. Are you kidding? That sucks, man. All right, so we're going to try to throw it here. Pass is incomplete. 24-yard gain to Josh Jacobs. Very nice. All right, let's keep chucking the ball here. And we get picked off. All right, well, Jameis Winston. 36-yard gain on first down for them. So it should be 19-12 and our ball. But instead, nope. So 3rd and 1. 22-yard gain. They're down at the 3. And they're about to blow this one open. Yep, it's now 26-10. And it just hasn't been our day. Has not been our day at all. 4-yard loss. Yeah, we're going the wrong way here, guys. BB drops the ball. False start. 3rd and 19. Come on. 4th and 19, and we have to punt. So Winston's been awful. Winston has been awful. So we could see a Howard Castany sighting here before too long. I feel like offensively we should be better than this. Oh, good. And we can't stop them defensively. I mean, I knew we weren't going to have a great team defensively, but we've given up almost 400 yards in this game. Yeah, we can't stop them. They're just running all over us here in the second half. Third and 3 on the 11. 4th and 2. False start. We will accept. Just try to block that kick. And it's good. All right, so we're down 19 with 2:13 left. All right, so let's start. Let's keep throwing the ball. 5-yard gain by Davis. 2-minute warning. We've got a 3-yard gain. Let's go 4 wide receivers. So we completed 3 passes for 8 yards on that possession. And we gotta go for it. Oh, good. And we get pushed back 5 yards for false start. All right, so we turn it over on downs. I assume they're just going to run the clock out, which would be fine. All right. So the game is over. All right. So let's go back and let's look at that awful, awful box score. So we lose 29-10. Second quarter was pretty good. We played pretty well in the second quarter, but yeah, they had 490 total yards. We had 189. We couldn't stop them. We just could not stop them. Austin Eckler carried the ball 25 times for 98 yards. Herbert was 25 of 39 for 371. Winston 16 of 30, a touchdown and a pick. Josh Jacobs had 15 carries for 42 yards. There's just nothing good here. I mean, we couldn't get the ball rolling. I mean, defensively, Raekwon McMillan had 13 tackles. Clelin Ferrell had a sack. Malik Collins, Darian Daniels picked up half a sack each. I think we did a pretty good job protecting Winston. But overall, it was just a bad game. It was just a bad game. So what we're going to do is we're going to sim ahead a couple of weeks. We'll see how Jameis does. We'll probably give him to about we'll give him through week 4 or so. And if he doesn't perform, then we'll have to make a move. So let's go ahead and sim through the week. And we win 19-13. All right. So Castillo got us on the board first with a field goal. They then took a 13-3 lead. We got another field goal from Castillo to make it 13-6. Josh Jacobs with a touchdown run. Darren Waller catches a touchdown pass. And we win. So Josh Jacobs, 22 for 138 and a touchdown. Jameis Winston, 21 of 31 and a touchdown. Ruggs at 5 for 59. It's better. I mean, only threw for 185 yards, but we won, and that's ultimately what's important. No sacks at all. We had a pick from Raekwon McMillan. Excellent. All right, so we win. And we are 1-1. Let's get through week 3 against Jacksonville, and we're 2-1, guys. We are 2-1. We win 27-21. Jameis Winston, 3 touchdown passes in this one. Josh Jacobs with 1. Henry Ruggs picks up 2 touchdown receptions. We have 274 yards passing. Running game was a little off this week. Only carried for whatever that was, under 3 yards a carry. 27 carries for 98 yards. But Winston was good. 24 of 37, 282 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Henry Ruggs with a huge game. 9 catches, 110 yards. We had a sack from Ferrell. No picks. Offensive line played pretty well. Cool. So we're 2-1 through 3. Now we're taking on Cincinnati, where we look to improve to 3-1. And we do. We win again, 33-14. So guys, look out. Here come the Raiders. Jameis Winston, 2 more touchdown passes. Josh Jacobs, 2 more touchdown runs. We carry 33 times for 101 yards, 190 yards passing, but no interceptions. He was accurate with the ball. Josh Jacobs, 16 carries, 74 yards. Renfro at 5 for 62. Ruggs and 67-yard touchdown catch for Foster Moreau. No picks. We forced a couple of fumbles. Raekwon McMillan with a huge game. Clelin Ferrell with 2 sacks. Darian Daniels with 1. Josh Uche had a sack. So guys, we look pretty good through, and let me save real quick, through 4 weeks. So I think the Jameis Winston experience will continue here. Let's take a look at our team stats. One team, all players. All right, so Winston, 77 of 122, 804 yards, 7 touchdowns, 1 interception. He has almost a 100 passer rating. I would say the Jameis Winston experience is working here in Las Vegas. If we go to running, Josh Jacobs, 63 carries, 293 yards, 3 touchdowns. Much improved over last year, where he averaged under 4 yards a carry. So that's always a positive. You'll like to see that. Receiving, Ruggs leads us 19 catches. We're still not a lot of deep threats here, but 19 receptions, 232 yards for Ruggs, and 3 tutties. Waller's got 14. Jacobs has 9. Mike Davis has 7 catches. Herb McDowell has 7. Hunter Renfrow only has 6 receptions for 101 yards. Foster Moreau, 5 for 94. Cool. All right, so how's our return game look? Punt return game looks average. Kick return game, Bryan Edwards averaging almost 25 a return. That's not bad. Sergio Castillo, 7 of 8 for field goals. 3 of 3 from over 40. He missed 2 extra points, though. Defense, Raekwon McMillan has 34 tackles through 4 games. Farrell leads us with 4 sacks. He had 4.5 in 16 games last year. He's got 4 in 4 games this year. So good start for Clelin Ferrell. Pass coverage, we only have 1 pick. That's Raekwon McMillan. And we're going to keep going here, guys. I've been going for, a half hour or so. Actually, I've probably been going for longer than that. But we will keep going here for a bit. And maybe we'll get halfway through the season. Maybe we'll get through week 8 or through our 8th game. And we'll call it an episode there. So let's keep going. We're 3-1. And we're about to take on the 4-0 Ravens. We drop this one. Close one, though. 27-24. Winston with 2 touchdown passes, 1 to Ruggs, 1 to Renfrow. Raekwon McMillan had a touchdown, had an interception return for a touchdown. Still no picks. 19 carries, 112 yards. 21 of 40, 248 yards passing for Winston. Jacobs had a good game, 11 for 62. We just didn't carry the ball that much. Really good game for Hunter Renfrow, 6 for 137 and a touchdown. Ruggs had a touchdown. McMillan with his 2nd interception of the season. Defensively, no sacks. No sacks for us and a bunch for them. They had, 4? Yeah. They got a lot of pressure on Winston. We didn't get much pressure on Lamar Jackson. That's okay. We are 3-2, which is better than I anticipated. And now we're taking on Cleveland, and we win. So we improved to 4-2. We've already matched our win total from last season with Jameis Winston as our starting quarterback. So we kicked 6 Sergio Castillo field goals, touchdown pass to Hunter Renfrow, a touchdown run by the rookie Tevin Martin, and we held them off as they scored 3 fourth-quarter touchdowns. We kicked a field goal with 53 seconds, with Sergio Castillo coming through, the rookie, with 4 seconds left, nails a 53-yard field goal. We run for almost 170 yards. Winston finally throws a pick, but still has a pretty good game. Yeah, look at that nice breakdown. 12 for 57 for Jacobs. Winston ran for 44. Davis had 31 yards. Martin had that touchdown run. 7 for 89 for Ruggs. 5 for 68 for Renfrow and a touchdown. Again, no picks. And again, that's our defensive secondary is not very good. So we are going to need these guys to improve, or we're going to have to kind of focus on that as we get into the off season. All right, so let's take a look and see. Let's look at the trade window. So we are looking for linebackers and safeties are where we need help, and they need defensive tackles, which we have at length. So maybe we can come up with something with, they were the first name to pop up here, but can we get a young linebacker? He doesn't look bad. Evan Weaver. We also need safeties. We need safety help. They need the same help as us. They need linebackers. They need safeties. I wouldn't mind picking up a Trey Boston. I don't think they would give them to us, and they don't really need defensive tackles. Really, I'm looking for a team that needs defensive tackle help. Like the Bears. The Bears need defensive tackle help. What can we get? We need the linebackers, which the Bears have. Bears have quite a few linebackers. Could we steal an Eddie Jackson from them? I mean, my guess would be no, but... Sorry if you can hear that fire truck driving by my house. So they have their contracts are all out of whack, as they only have Khalil Mack making $1 million this year. Which, hey, more power to him. If you can get him for $1 million, can we get a Roquan Smith? And we will give you, I don't know. Yeah, none of these people are going to be even close. I'll start with a Darian Daniels. Your opponent is unwilling to trade away a player who would cost a lot in dead cap money in future seasons. Okay. That's fair, I guess. He's young. Bears don't really have anybody. They need a defensive end and linebacker. Linebacker, wide receiver. Cowboys, linebacker, tackle, cornerback. Again, looking for teams that need... Okay, so maybe the Broncos. They need a defensive tackle. We need a linebacker. Can we get a Bradley Chubb? Attendance would suffer. That's fair. That is fair. I understand. Kareem Jackson's old. I don't want him. I like Alexis Coffee. Would you give me an Alexis Coffee? I'm willing to trade for somebody I just signed. Okay. All right. Well, trading in this is hard. So I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to sim ahead one more week, which is the trade deadline, and then we'll call it an episode. And then I'll try to work on some trades after that for the next episode and see how it goes. So we're taking on Kansas City, who's 2-3. And we lose. We lose 41-24. We were down 24-10 at the half. We get a touchdown run from Ingold. 2 touchdown passes from Castany to Renfro. Why is Castany in the game? Did Winston get hurt? I mean, Castany was good. 9-17, 127 yards, 2 touchdowns. Maybe because the game was out of reach. I mean, we were down by 30 points or something like that by the time he came in. Again, no interceptions, though. So even in Winston's bad games, he's not making a ton of mistakes, which is good. No sacks, but a lot of pressure on the quarterback. And I think we're going to pause it there because I think the trade deadline is week 8 is the trade deadline. So we're at week 8 now. We're at week 8 right now. We're going to be taking on Pittsburgh to start off the next episode. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to call it an episode here. In the meantime, I'm going to try to come up with some deals to help the team this year and going forward. And when we come back next time, it'll be the end of or the rest of the regular season. Hopefully the playoffs, and we'll get to if there's no playoffs, we'll do the off season. If there is playoffs, we'll do the rest of the season. Then I'll play that playoff game, and we'll see how it goes. So, guys, I hope you're enjoying this. I don't get to play it as much as I would like. I'm enjoying it. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you're enjoying it. Let me know if there's something I should be doing that I'm not. If there's something I should be looking at that I'm not. I'm still kind of learning the game. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Appreciate your support. Talk to y'all soon. Bye-bye.